Oh yeah, let's see what's sold today. Let's jump right in today with what's sold. We got two items going out, which obviously the first one you see right here, this infant CPR. It's supposed to teach you this life-saving skill in 20 minutes. Where I am at, I work in the medical field, so I was very fortunate to learn this skill for free when they had it come by my job. So here, all this stuff is brand new. Just the box is open. As you can see, here's the little baby. Forgive me, dummy. And then you got the DVD and the rest of the stuff that comes up in here. So that's sold actually on Amazon for $12 plus shipping. There wasn't really much to go off of on either store, Amazon or eBay, with this one. I know I had them listed on both. eBay, this was selling for a little bit more, but at this point it's just, let's just move our inventory. It doesn't matter which one it sells on. As long as we're making sales, as long as we're making a profit, it's a good day for me. So $12 plus shipping. I paid, I think I actually paid $1.99 for this at this local thrift store that the wife and I go to. If you remember any of my videos prior to this one, you know that we do have a favorite spot that we frequent. They were very fortunate enough to reopen during this pandemic. They were seen as essential workers, so that was good, especially for us in our business. I don't know about any of you who have an eBay business that are watching my channel right now. I'm not sure how good that your store has been, if you've got increased sales, if you've slowed down. Let me know in the comments what has happened to your store during all this. I know that as soon as the pandemic hit, and it was classified a pandemic, and when everything started to change as far as our lifestyle and just life in general, my sales have been going up every single month. Actually, I'm in my record month right now. Again, it's not big. Again, I still make pennies compared to what some of these other eBay sellers are doing, and I'm okay with that because I'm growing, and that's really all I care about. So I am most likely over $700 this month, which is the most I've ever done since starting a year ago. July 25th, I think, is when I launched my store. So that's actually not bad. It took me a year to get just about to $1,000. I'm okay with that. I'm growing. Next, as you can see here, we have this, I believe it's 16 inches when fully stood up and measured from the feet to the top of the head, 16 inches. So it's a pretty nice size. Cooper plush from the Trolls movie. For whatever reason, this is not one of my favorite characters by any means, but it apparently is a favorite to a lot of people. And I did find another one of these at the Goodwill, which is where I found this one for $2. But the other one, as you can see, he stands up just perfectly fine. Like if I hold the body right here, neck stands up and everything. The other one, the neck was just like flopping down every single time. So obviously that one had a lot of wear. But no, this one was actually really good. I am still working on my video editing skills. So if I have done anything right, you will see this sold for $16.99 plus shipping on eBay, and it will either be there or it'll be there. So go ahead and take a look, and it's actually very interesting that these are still going for a lot of money, even post how long the movies have been out. So I mean, they are very sought after. And then I just want to show you guys a couple things that I have that I had picked up. So I didn't want to show you guys just some things that have sold without showing you some things that I had picked up. So the very first thing I have from the Goodwill is this Cinderella film collection, Lady Tremaine. I could not believe I found this, still factory sealed. Just if you can see right there, it's very fragile. Right here in where the butterfly is, it's very fragile. If you pushed it, like it's one of those things that just like push right through and pop out. But it's still new. I put in the description that there's some very light wear, as the box is a little fragile. But these were going for in the 40s to the 50s on eBay, and originally this is priced at about $25. I picked it up at Goodwill for, I believe, $6.49. Yeah, this was a $6.49 purchase, and I'm gonna make a very good profit on that once that sells. I've also, after watching another reseller on YouTube, Part-Time Pickers, his name is Matt. He's recently got back into reselling mugs. Not so much, but he has said over and over again, as well as some other people that I've watched, that mugs are pretty profitable if you can find some good ones. And at the Goodwill, I stumbled across this Tasmanian Devil mug. Very, very good condition, well taken care of. It's made by Applause in 1995 in Indonesia, so this is not something made in China, which was really good. These things, I couldn't believe it when I was looking them up. These were also in the 40s and 50s, depending on condition. I mean, you can see it is very clean on the inside. And this is, I'm actually debating about keeping this for myself, but that was a good find. Yeah, so I think I'm going to be getting into the mug game myself. You know, just like with anything, you gotta scan it. You gotta scan it, even if you don't think it's worth anything. Like this, you can just take a look at it and you're like, oh, you know, I mean that's probably not worth anything, and then you're just gonna, you know, scoot it by. But you come back to it and you're like, well, you know what? Let me just scan it, because you could have scanned this, and even new open box. Let's say this was even going for like $40 at a $1.99 price tag. You just let so much money go. You know, so the rule of thumb, you see it, if you don't know anything about it, look it up. Don't be afraid to list something that's not showing on eBay. Don't be afraid. Like if this mug was nowhere on eBay, it's unique enough and old enough, 95, that there are so many people in the world. Someone, somewhere, at any time is looking for something like this. So, and yours is the only one. You got no competition, you know. So, whenever you guys are outsourcing, definitely look at everything. It amazes me how many things that I have walked by that are on another YouTuber's channel, that they're going over things, and they just so happen to have the thing that I was looking at, and there's $50-$60, and I could have paid, you know, a couple bucks for it. So I've kicked myself in the butt a couple of times for not scanning items. It's just gonna do you really good to scan everything. Also, so as you guys know, aside from reselling, I have stumbled into the world of entrepreneurship, and there's a guy, I swear, Robert Kiyosaki. That's his name. Go look him up on YouTube. Read his books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He's not a sponsor. I don't get anything for saying this. That book, like a lot of people, it changed my life. It changed the way I think. You know, I mean, you guys are, maybe some of you are going around like, oh, you know, I just don't have enough money, you know, or I don't have. You have enough money. You have enough money. It's just what you do with it that makes you rich or poor or indifferent. You know what I'm saying? Or however you feel about that. You know, the wife and I would just blow money like there's no tomorrow. And we're like, oh, you know, we don't have money to be doing these things, you know, or, you know, we want to go on vacations, we want to do stuff like that. And until I read his book, my mind was just a woe is me place. And I'm trying to get ahead, but there's always something holding me back, you know, just excuse after excuse after excuse. If you guys can find this game right here, Cash Flow Investing 101, do yourself a favor and get that game. Play it and get out of the rat race. Even during this pandemic, I mean, like I said, my store has reached record heights in this pandemic. It does not matter what's going on in the world. I mean, clearly. I've also, along with the wife, taken up another entrepreneurial role in door dashing, Instacart, Grubhub. These are so many things. I've only been doing DoorDash for a couple of weeks, and I've already made, over $400. Now, I'm not doing it every day. I'm just doing it sporadically, 1 to maybe 4 hours every day, every other day, just whenever I can. Already $400. You know what you can do with an extra $400 a month? If you saved all that up, do the math. $400 times 12 months. You can do anything that you want to do. It's just you that's holding yourself back. Do yourself a favor. Please get Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you guys want to get out of the rat race, change your mind, change your life, there's money out there. Just like, and I'm going to quote Robert, there's money being made every day. Why aren't we out there getting it? So let's all get out of the rat race together. Let's all get these vacations. Let's all spend more time with our families. Let's get out of the mundane 9 to 5, or the 8 to 4s or the 410s or the 312s, whatever you guys are working. I don't know about you guys, but I want to spend more time with my family. So you don't got to follow in my footsteps. As you see, I don't make as much as a lot of other resellers do. But look, there's ways to make bank. So find your niche and really throw your skills out there, because you guys can make it. I mean, I know you've heard a bunch of other people, if I can do this, you can. No, like that's real, because I kept listening to that. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm like, yeah, but I don't have the time. No, we have the time. We just got to make it. Make the time, make the money. All right, guys, that's it for this episode. Sorry if I rambled on a little bit, but thank you for tuning in this long. If you've been here all the way through, thank you for letting me rant, and you guys have a good one. Until the next episode, peace out.